Hi guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I'm Anne, and in this video I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts, that's soulmates, twin flames, and all love relationships that you're connected to. I invite you to stay tuned and watch. I know there's a message for you. Now in these readings that I give, basically I try to give you the divine masculine, divine feminine on both sides, but take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, because sometimes you may be resonating with one more than the other, or you may be resonating with both. Divine masculine, divine feminine lives inside of all of us. So the first card that we got out for divine masculine is change and transformation. It's a beautiful card. Lots of energy coming through. Divine masculines have been feeling it. It's been a struggle. It's been a battle for divine masculines these last couple of weeks, I have to say, because there is something merging through. So this card is telling us that there's a change, there's a transformationing. Well, yeah, I guess it is a transformationing. It's a new word I came up with, but you're feeling it. It's actually something that's happening with the divine masculine, and I'm going to read this card. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So whatever changes that you're maybe feeling, sometimes you may not be comfortable with it. Yeah, this year has been, like, not that I'm saying it's a challenge, because we've only been with it for a few weeks, but it is going to invite a lot of new beginnings. And sometimes the challenges that we face, 21, this is telling us that it's a transition. It's a transition, not a transformation, but this must be a transformation, because I did say that. But it's all basically represents the same thing. You're letting go, releasing a lot, and starting over again. But it is very sacred that you do this now, because putting out, positive affirmations, positive intentions, positive things that you want, you proclaim it. So whatever you bring out from your mouth, whatever you set out to do, you are proclaiming it. Never say anything negative. Never say anything that is going to interact with what your plans are. Because yeah, we all want the best. We all want everything to work out wonderful for us. And I mean, I want that for you guys as well. But sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, or it's just not going in that direction that we want. So this card is telling us that there's a change happening, and it's in the background, and maybe it's not happening right now, but be patient, because it's definitely there. You are safe, okay? You have to remember, you are safe. There's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing to put so much concern about, because every time you do this, you're questioning who you are. You're questioning the light inside of you. When I say the light, I mean the light, the positivity. You may feel like sometimes you're being defeated, and you know what? You're feeling like you're not getting what you want, and something is pulling your vibration down. This card is telling you you are safe. So you have two cards saying that there's a change happening, but you need to be safe. So divine masculine is working on themselves. Definitely. There is a definite work going on. And you know what? Work means one thing. Working on to divine union. Divine union happens energetically, and a lot of you already know this, that once you're, connected, you're connected. Maybe you haven't met this person, or maybe you do know this person, but it's not really connecting the way you would like it to connect. And that's okay. Sometimes these things take time, and you know what? It's you can't really explain why they take so long. Transformation. Now there's the transformation I was talking about. Transformation is happening, and that's a good sign for divine masculine right now, because they've been seeing a lot of this struggle and this challenges. I'm going to read this card. Thank you, Zadikio, for supporting me to transform my past challenges. So this is that you can read that. Forgive me for not knowing my archangels' names and pronouncing them, but this is, this is a card that is very sacred as well. It is a good time to, rejoice in the light, rejoice in the love, because there is better things about to happen. And because these things are happening, sorry, someone calling, and you know what, because they're happening this way, your energies right now is like all over the place. You may feel like, why do I feel like I need to go this way or that way and this way and that way? And something just keeps shooting you into so many different directions that you don't know where you're going. Relax. This card is telling you, relax, release. Let it go. Just let it go. Divine masculine is hiding from something. Divine masculine doesn't know where they're hiding, doesn't know how to transform. So sometimes you have to give it along. So if you're involved with someone and they're not really communicating with you, or they're going through something very, very intense, maybe this is a time to reach out and just, try to give a little bit of a light. Give a little bit of a light saying, hey, you need something, I'm here for you. Sometimes just kind words, not just, where have you been? Why aren't you calling me? Why didn't you get in touch with me? Why didn't you answer me back? That's kind of like putting someone on a spot. And if they're going through something, okay, because that's what we see with divine masculine. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, by the way. So when I say divine masculine, I'm talking about both genders. And you know what? When you put someone on a spot, they tend to run a little bit further. So instead, just say, hey, do you need something? Are you okay? I'm just, concerned about you. Just saying hi or whatever. I mean, something light, something in that order will help a lot with the anxiety of why they didn't say something ahead of time. Holidays, sometimes in end of the year, New Year's, that could bring up a lot. So we're coming down from all of that. And I hope you guys are, keeping up with whatever New Year resolution or goal that you have. January is a beautiful month to continue on with that, because like I said, whatever your intention you have, it's time to just continue to put that out there and keep it going, because it'll help with whatever you're doing in your love life as well. Because when you put out positivity, when you're putting out positive goals, I want this, I would like this, I would want this to happen, and I hope I can find this in my life, and this person can be with me in this, at this time. This is what brings and attracts the positivity in your life. Like I said, it's not in your timing or anyone's timing, it's divine timing. Divine feminines, count your blessings. Very, very important. Sometimes things don't seem like it's working out on the surface, and it can make things a lot harder. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. I count my blessings every day, and I hope you do too. You don't have to be divine masculine or feminine to count your blessings. So this is like for both divine masculine and feminine. Like I said, they fall into both. I just like to separate them, and basically just for a better understanding on certain things. Counting your blessings is actually giving gratitude. When you give gratitude, you attract more. When you say, thank you, God, thank you for everything, and, angels and whoever you're praying to, you're giving that gratitude, you're giving that love, that you appreciate it, and you know what, it's been given to you. Sometimes things don't work out right. Still count your blessings. You got a roof over your head, you're doing the things that you want to do in your life, or whatever you're going through. I don't know what you guys are going through, and whatever it is, I mean, everything is not perfect, really. Sometimes things don't work out the way they should, and you know what? It can leave us in a tailspin. So believe in yourself. This is very important also. Believing in yourself, believing in what you feel in your heart. Sometimes, like I said, it's just, I feel like a lot of messages with people who have not seen what they wanted to see in 2021, maybe even 19. It's not that you can't see what you want to see in your life. It's mainly because you're not ready for it, or you're preparing for it. Maybe you didn't meet that person yet. Maybe that person hasn't came into your life, and you've been waiting. That can happen, and you know what? That can put your mind into so many different directions, wondering, what did I do wrong? What was I supposed to do with all of this? It's going to make you crazy thinking over and over that you did something wrong because you didn't. Take the leap of faith. The leap of faith, meaning that you're going to go for it. You're not going to care what other people think, what other people say. Divine feminines need to take care of themselves. You have everything in front of you. You have everything you need. Things are not perfect, but maybe that love life that you always wanted, you see somebody with their, divine counterpart. You see this person, you see that person, they're having kids, they're having a family, or they're just starting a relationship, or they've been involved in a relationship. Don't look at that as a way to compare yourself, because we're all unique and different. And you know what? You could say, well, their life is perfect. Their life seems great. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Trust me. It's your turn to take the leap of faith. You want that relationship, admire it. You want a family, admire it. Admire it. When you admire something, you're putting out the affirmation, guys, that you want that. You know, not that I'm saying it's jealousy, because it's not jealousy. It's more of like, I would say envy, because I know we all get like that. Like, you know, I wish I can have that in my life, or, you know, I wish I could lose weight, or I wish I can gain more like fitness, or, you know, I could do something better in my life. Envying these things and wanting these things and seeing other people, yes, sometimes it can like make you feel like you're less. That's an insecurity. That's why you need to take the leap of faith and work on yourself to make this all happen. Maybe there's that guy that you need to talk to and you haven't talked to him. Maybe you should just reach out and say, hey, let's go have coffee or something. I mean, there's are messages that, you know, like I said, if there's something that you need to say, what I'm trying to say it. This is a time, you know, this is the time that we need to, you know, embrace that part of ourselves. Everything will happen in divine timing. You will get that relationship. That relationship is coming to you. That relationship will happen. Maybe that relationship, you're broken apart from that person and you don't know where that person is. You don't know where they've been, what they've done. Why are they not communicating with you? Guess what? It's just not time. It's not the right time. It's not the right, you know, they're not in their state of mind. And you know what? It can work out that they feel kind of like they're stuck. You need to talk to them, but in due timing. I mean, talk to them as in not saying, hey, where are you been? Why aren't you talking to me? How do you feel about me? You know, like I said, that again, gentle communication, because when you get too intense with certain things, it just brings out everything out in the open and stirs up the pot, you know, and stirs up a lot of emotional energy. It's not about you, you know, trying to shake up everything. It's about you just being happy and, you know, finding the place where you're supposed to be at with this person, or maybe you need to move on. Many times you're with someone and you think that this person was supposed to be with you. You find out later, wow, this person was just a soul contract or a karmic or whatever. And maybe it was still a divine counterpart, but you're not ready for it. You know, everybody has a different situation. So I try to generalize everything for the collective. The messages come in from me to you. I use the cards as symbolic tools. So remember that. But you're the one that's going to interpret the messages and how they resonate with you. Right? So that's why I say take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, because like I said, this is for everybody. Okay. So there was a lot of intense messages I got to as well in these cards. Like I said, just use what you can. And if this didn't resonate with you, try watching it again. Take some notes, look over it. I love taking notes. I hope you guys are writing in your planners and, you know, taking things down we're still doing it. You know, New Year's Day is not necessarily what January 17th, 16th, 15th, you know, it's not a different day. Everything in January to me is a startup month. So everything you're supposed to do before January or in January, I feel it's the time to do it throughout the whole January. That's what I do. That's my motive. I'm cleaning, I'm practicing self-care. I, did my hair like I said I was going to do. Husband cut it, I'm trying something new. I'm trying to grow my hair out. So it's like something new for me, because normally I highlight my hair. So I'm just, I'm all brown, guys. I'm a brunette. I guess you guys knew that, I just have to say that. Anyways, if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. The links are down below in the description area. Also, I have several blogs and you can check out the articles. Maybe they might help you understand what you're going through. Also, my other videos. And if you have any questions, please post them down in the comments area. I love to hear from you guys. Also on Instagram and Facebook. I don't go on as much as I'd like to. I have a lot of activities and puppies that I have to take care of, and it's exciting. I love it, so I think that's it. I just want to say thank you guys for all your support. I love you all, and if I can give you guys a big hug, I would. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.